Shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On second down now, it's Hines. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
Complete.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Hines. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
3 brings up 3rd and inches.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Panthers 0. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Off to Thomas on the left side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
To Ian Thomas.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis.
Have some of this!
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone.
Trenton Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. 21-0 our score after 1.
Colts 21. Panthers nothing.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 43-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Moore, 29 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament. But it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks. And they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Pascal. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15. And the Colts.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Rivers again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A play fake to Mack, now Rivers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater now. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 52 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Rodgers on the return.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. See, yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
56. Hey, 79. 79.
Again, it's Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Let's get off the field, D. Check. Cross. Go Delta. Mike's by four. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Right there.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Bill, 180. 190. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Load it. 56. Load it. 56. I can't believe they let you play.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
A final shot before break. Rivers flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bridgewater to the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Check. Block 54.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They just do get the playoff. Now Bridgewater. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Panthers 18.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A first down throw here for Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Hines. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Trying to regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a toss running left is Mack. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
3rd and long for Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater forced out to his left. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Bridgewater able to get this complete to Anderson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Darius Leonard blew that play up. Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Rivers now from the 50. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rivers, they'll run the screen with Mack. Rivers give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Throwing Rivers. And he'll find Pittman. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Rivers. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They begin the drive with Hines. Line tackled there. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run on first down. It's Mack. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ball carrier.
Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
18. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
the screen. Pass.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Silver.
Delta.
Bridgewater on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Corey Willis, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And they take a knee. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, they're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Mike 54. Now watch run. Kill. Turn.
Now Rivers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And I think the ball's out. And this will go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how this one will come to an end.
18.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.